Have you ever considered relocating from where you grew up your entire life to somewhere totally new? Well, let me tell you my story about relocating to Lake Norman, North Carolina, 9.5 years ago, soon to be 10 years ago. We were living on Long Island. I had lived there my entire life, never thought about living anywhere else. My husband needed a job, so I gave him 3 places I'd be willing to relocate to, and Charlotte, North Carolina was one of them. The other was Austin, Texas, where my son lives, and I knew eventually I'd have grandchildren, and the other was Hawaii because, well, it's Hawaii. So we found a job in Charlotte, and okay, it was time for a change. My boys were out of the house. It was time to leave where I lived my entire life. So we started looking around at the map, at the websites, the realtor sites around Charlotte, and then I discovered this big, gorgeous, beautiful lake, and I decided that that's where I needed to live. Found a local realtor. She helped us out. We found a great condo on Lake Norman that has everything that I wanted. Wanted to be on a first floor condo, wanted to live on the lake with big lake views, as you can see behind me, and I love it here. So I moved here not knowing a soul, not a person. So the first thing I did was I joined meetups. I've spoken about those in previous videos. I found this great group of women. We went walking a couple of times a week. Then I found a book club. Then I found a wine club. And through those meetups, I met my other friends. So I have a nice circle of friends down here, and most of them stem back from meetups or people that I knew from meetups. Then after settling in a little bit, I decided I needed to find a job. And I always loved Chico's clothing, so let me look at Chico's. Let me get a job at Chico's. That's fine. With what Chico's was going to pay me, I was going to make about $3,000 a year working nights and weekends. I had done real estate for almost 10 years on Long Island, and I decided, well, why not? It's what I love. It's my passion. Let me get my license. I got my real estate license. I went to Allen Tate. I interviewed at the Lake Norman office and fell in love with the company, fell in love with pretty much everything about the company, the people, the community, the culture, everything. Signed on with Allen Tate. It was 9 years in May, and I have never looked back. If you're thinking of relocating, let's talk. I can help you make the process as simple and stressless as possible. As somebody who's done it myself, I love welcoming new people to the area. So let's talk and see how I can help make your real estate dreams come true. Tell me your real estate story in the comments below, how you happen to live here on Lake Norman, or if you've relocated somewhere from somewhere else in the country.